Thanks, guys, for hopping on tonight. I am really excited about this call, and Leslie wanted to be on tonight. She had an event with Ella, a cheerleading event, that she had totally forgotten fell on this night. So she was super bummed that she couldn't be on tonight, but we're really, really excited to just be able to talk about this. And I feel honored that, like, praise God, I get to actually be talking about this as a pregnant woman on Plexus. So I love the products, and I feel like, especially, so I'm on a bunch of forums. Whenever you get pregnant, you can join like apps. One of them is called What to Expect, and there is this discussion forum that you can get on, and every day it releases all of the discussion forums for, I think it's the previous day. And any mom that is due in a certain month can go on there and talk. You can talk with other moms and bring up subjects. But almost every day there's one about constipation. There's one about acid reflux. There's one about, there's just all these things that women are going through. Is anybody else super moody? Is like, like there's a lot of talk about all the different things. And what I've realized, there's a lot of things that I'm not dealing with. And I think much of the reason is because I'm on some really awesome supplements. So I want to talk through quickly tonight. I want to try to make this a very quick video. That way you guys can send this to any of your potentials that are pregnant or nursing too. I would say the three products that have been, maybe four. I love the Triplex and X Factor. That's the majority of what I'm on right now. But there are some other products that are really beneficial. And so we'll kind of walk through. And I'll talk to you about why they're beneficial in pregnancy as well. I think it's important to not just do what would be beneficial, but why they're beneficial. So Slim is the first one. Both versions are incredible. Yes, even the hunger control. So I was kind of hesitant at first with trying hunger control, because I thought that it was going to suppress my appetite, and I really didn't, and especially in the first trimester, I didn't really have much of an appetite anyway. I was dealing with some morning sickness, and I was like, I don't know if that would be a good idea for me. But some of my other pregnant mama friends were ranting and raving about how it was just helping them. They weren't craving less, they were just craving better foods. And I was like, well, homegirl here needs that, because my cravings for like carbs, I wanted bread, I wanted sugars and things like that. And I've been joking that Peyton is a foodie already, because there's like certain things that like I will just crave like crazy, and they're always like really yummy, good foods. But anyway, so Slim, why it is so beneficial both in pregnancy and in breastfeeding is, number one, that it has alpha lipoic acid. So one of the ways that our body detoxifies is through urination. So the alpha lipoic acid is going to help to cleanse the liver and the kidneys, which is going to be excellent for you and for baby. It's going to help you detoxify your system. Now, one thing, I actually avoided Slim in my first trimester. I wish I wouldn't have now. And the reason that I did is because one of our diamonds is a lactation consultant, and she was kind of concerned with the alpha lipoic acid in the first trimester, I guess because of somebody said that it has something to do with sulfur, I guess, but I never delved into it. But I started Slim at the very end of my first trimester, where I was still having morning sickness, and it completely took my morning sickness away. And I was like, dadgum, why did I not do this sooner? So, and I think a lot of that has to do with blood sugar control. So another important ingredient in Slim is the chromium polynictinate. And chromium, there are several different versions of chromium. I don't think I got everybody muted. Oh, there we go. Okay. I got you muted. I'm going to actually hop over here really quick and mute all. That way, when people hop on, they'll be muted. So the chromium polynictinate is an incredible ingredient that helps to regulate our blood sugar. And regulated blood sugar helps with your hormones, and it can help with your milk supply. It actually has a direct correlation to your milk supply. So there are a lot of mamas. We actually have a girl on our team who had posted on a local mama page that I am on, and her little boy had to be put back in the hospital, I think at like 10 days old, because she wasn't producing enough milk and he was having insulin issues. So I private messaged her and I said, hey, I have some extra slim sticks. Can I bring them to you? You use them. It should increase your supply and it should help you be able to breastfeed him, and it should also level out his, hopefully. That's the goal. Let's just try it out. I'll give them to you. I think I gave her 10 sticks for free just to try out. And within just a couple of days, her milk supply increased and she was able to get him out of the hospital pretty quickly. So that was really awesome to be able to help a mama that, how scary, having to watch your little baby go back to the hospital, have these insulin levels be low so early on in so early on in his life, not pregnancy, but in his little life. So that was really awesome. And that's one of the really amazing benefits. You'll see if you ever search on Facebook, pregnant or Plexus milk supply, you'll see these pictures of moms who have bukus of frozen milk because they're pumping so much extra. They're just producing enough that they are able to pump extra. The next product that I wanted to talk about is BioCleanse, and why BioCleanse is so incredible. This has probably been my very favorite during pregnancy because in the very beginning, I could tell that constipation would have been an issue, because if I skipped a night of my ProBio 5 and BioCleanse, a lot of times I felt crappy during that, then, just having I had all day sickness. So what they call morning sickness, I had that from about 6 to 12 weeks, some kind of into 13. It was way better whenever I drank Slim. But if I went to bed without taking my ProBio 5 and BioCleanse, the next day I couldn't go. So I would skip a day of bowel movements, which is no good. It's not normal to skip bowel movements. And it really is not healthy for you or baby to do that during pregnancy. So BioCleanse there's a certain form of magnesium that is paired with vitamin C, and it creates magnesium ascorbate. And magnesium ascorbate is the most gentle form of magnesium to go through your gut. So it doesn't scrape. A lot of cleanses and even forms of magnesium are very abrasive, so they almost scratch the lining of your gut. And magnesium ascorbate does not do that. It's extremely gentle. So it just kind of helps to loosen everything up, make it easier for it to pass through. And then on top of that, it also will help oxygenate your body. That is so crucial just in life in general, but especially during pregnancy. You're growing a little baby in there. You want your cells to be oxygenated. The next one is ProBio 5. So all these three, Slim, BioCleanse, and ProBio 5, obviously come in our triplex. The ProBio 5, the reason that it is so crucial during pregnancy is that it will help, and these are things, the most, for nursing, the most beneficial, I would say, would probably be Slim for milk supply, but all of these are safe in both. I'm just going to touch mostly on pregnancy because that's usually where most people are like, is this okay? Is it not okay? And if it's safe in pregnancy, it's going to be safe in nursing. So I hope that's kind of translating well. So ProBio 5 has 3 different products in it. So it's basically like a 3-in-1. So you're getting probiotic bacteria, so you're getting good bacteria, but you're also getting digestive enzymes to help your stomach break down the foods that you're eating. And then, and especially while you're pregnant, your intestines are squeezed up underneath your boobs, basically. And it's everything's just kind of pushed out of the way so that it can make room for baby. And so when you've got that going on, your gut needs as much help as it can get to be able to digest things. So those digestive enzymes are incredible. But the kicker here is the fungal killer in it. So this fungal killer, a lot of us have fungal overgrowth called candida, and that can actually pass to the baby and create issues like thrush. It can create eczema. cradle cap. There's all sorts of things like that. Acid reflux in the baby. So what do they call that? Somebody type that. I'm trying to think of what it's called. Pregnancy brain. It's free. My brain is freezing. I don't remember exactly what it is, but like when the baby has lots of acid reflux, there's a certain term for it. But that antifungal, when you're taking it, baby's going to get some of that as well. And then even after the baby is born, it can help minimize that in your milk supply. So really, really amazing products there. GERD, maybe that's it. I'm trying to think of, I don't know why there's another term that I can't think of. But anyway, so moving on to the next thing that is safe and beneficial during pregnancy is X Factor Plus. So I'm actually taking this in place of my prenatal vitamin. And I will tell you that I looked at another prenatal that actually had iron listed on the label, because X Factor Plus does not have iron listed on the label, but it does have New Zealand black currant. And New Zealand black currant is a natural source of iron. And okay, it is GERD. All right, your poor baby suffered terribly. I'm so sorry. So the X Factor Plus, what makes it unique is that it has 100% daily value of the 19 essential vitamins and minerals that we need on a daily basis. So doctors will tell you that there are these 19 essential vitamins and minerals that you need to get every single day if you're going to get a complete multivitamin. So X Factor Plus has 100% daily value of all of those. But on top of that, it has the New Zealand black currant, which is a natural source of iron. And then it has a patented aloe blend. And that aloe blend helps increase absorbency of nutrients or bioavailability by like 300 to 400%. So your body is actually absorbing far more nutrients. One of my favorite testimonies about this is one of my newest ambassadors. Her name is Abby. Her iron level, so a woman's normal iron level is between 50 and 80. And she had gone to the doctor. She had been on a bunch of iron supplements, tried them, but they all made her really nauseous. And so she just couldn't stay on them. And so she started with X Factor Plus. She actually started with the triplex and added X Factor Plus. And she went back to her doctor 3 weeks after starting the products. And her iron level had gone from a 4, y'all. They even told her, like, we're not even sure how you're like functioning, because with your iron level this low, you are extremely anemic and you should not have like any energy whatsoever to do anything. And anyway, it went from a 4 to a 40 in 3 weeks. So not quite up into that normal range yet. I bet it probably is now because she's been on the products for a couple of months, but that was in 3 weeks. And it's because of that bioavailability of the nutrients, because we have the patented aloe blend in there. So it's been incredible for me. All of my levels have come back normal all the way through pregnancy. I did try another prenatal vitamin that I had gotten. It was a natural one. It had iron listed on the label, and it made me throw up. So I was like, I think I'm just going to stick to my X Factor Plus. It had more nutrients. And the cool thing too about X Factor Plus is that it is methylated. So to kind of go over why that is important, a lot of people, it's actually estimated now that 1 out of every 2 people, so 50% of the population, will have this gene mutation called the MTHFR, or some version of this genetic mutation. And what happens is that their bodies are not able to properly process alpha-lipoic acid, folic acid or folate. So folic acid is actually synthetic, and then there is folate, which is natural, but both of them, if you have the MTHFR gene mutation, you can't properly it's like you can't properly process it. Your body doesn't methylate it, so instead it actually turns toxic in your body, and it can create a number of crazy issues. And you have to have a certain testing done for it. Like you have to have a blood test to test for it. And I wasn't sure. I had not, by the time I found out I was pregnant, I've never had it tested. So I didn't know if I had that gene mutation or not, but I wanted to be safe and take a version that is a version of folic acid or folate that is methylated. And the folate is actually what helps the neural tube for the baby develop properly. So you want to make sure that you have plenty of that. I think a lot of the reason too why typically doctors will recommend that you do extra in pregnancy is because women are not absorbing what is in a typical folate or folic acid vitamin. But with the X Factor Plus, having the aloe blend, that the amount that is in there, I have not needed extra, and everything has developed perfectly. She's healthy. So yeah, all right. So the other products that I would probably recommend first beyond those four, I would say those would probably be the four that I would say would be the most crucial. The next one that I would probably recommend would be Vital Biome and Mega X. So Vital Biome is our replenishing probiotic, and it's going to help balance your mood. Like I said, we've got lots of cranky mamas. Whenever your hormones start changing, it's like, ah, mama bear comes out, right? So Vital Biome it's like a literal chill pill. So it just kind of helps keep you chill, right? But it also replenishes bacteria, good bacteria in your gut very quickly because it has 20 billion CFU in one capsule, and you just take one daily. So it doesn't have anything else in it other than good bacteria, but those good bacteria are specifically designed to help increase your dopamine, your norepinephrine, and your, what's the other one? Serotonin levels. All of those are your happy hormones. They're your relaxed hormones, your chill hormones. So it helps to just kind of level all of those out to keep you happy and chill, okay? Mega X so omegas are really important during pregnancy, and the Mega X is a plant-based source of omegas 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7, and many of them do actually convert to the DHA and EPA, I think it's EPA, that you need during pregnancy. So Mega X is a really good one, and it helps you sleep. So omega-7 helps you get into and stay in your deepest sleep cycle longer at night. So you'll find that you sleep very deeply, and a lot of times so I would take Mega X at night with Probio 5 and BioCleanse, and the covers don't even hardly move, which is kind of unheard of in pregnancy. Most women really sleep terribly. A lot of women have insomnia too during pregnancy, or they'll have crazy dreams or anything like that. And I feel like with Mega X, it just helps me kind of get into that deepest sleep cycle longer, and I feel amazing. I feel relaxed and rested whenever I wake up in the morning. Mega X took away your sciatic nerve pain. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. We actually have a product called Nerve. I was actually going to talk about that later on. So we do have, there are a couple of different things that I would recommend beyond those. Those are the most nutritional supplements that I would recommend for Plexus, pregnant women, and nursing women. I think that the lean is incredible for pregnant and nursing moms because of the nutrients. It's basically a meal replacement, but it is a meal replacement that's going to give you the nutrition that you need. So you're not just replacing it with let's just get some protein in our body. You're going to get the right balance of protein, carbs, and fat, and you're going to get the right amount of calories for a meal, and then you're going to get the right ingredients, the best nutrition that you can. Lots of vitamins in lean. It has branched chain amino acids, which help to support healthy metabolism. It helps to keep your body fat down. That's another thing that Slim will do. Slim sounds like a weight loss product. So a lot of times moms are like, well, I don't need to lose weight during pregnancy. That's not safe. I don't want to be taking a weight loss or a diet product during pregnancy. But Slim, that's really not what it's about. It's more about blood sugar regulation, cholesterol, lipid levels, keeping all of those down. And I have only gained baby weight so far from what I can tell. Maybe a little extra. I think I've gained about 5 pounds. And she's definitely not 5 pounds, but with all the water and the stuff in there, as everything expands, I'm not gaining weight at an alarming rate at all. My doctor told me that in the whole pregnancy, he wanted me to only gain about 20 to 30 pounds. And I was like, oh, it's not going to be a problem. I'm taking Plexus, So anyway, but the lean would be really good for especially those mamas that don't feel like they're getting enough nutrition for the baby. It'd be a really good way to just incorporate that. And then in nursing as well, whenever you're wanting to pass on good nutrients, that's a really good thing to have a meal or a snack replacement there. Body cream is incredible for, so I told Jason the other day, I need to start putting, I don't have any stretch marks. My mom didn't, and I'm hoping maybe that won't happen to me, but my stomach is getting shiny because it's so stretched out. And so he was like, you probably want to start putting lotion on and like, doing that every day. And yes, Jessica, I didn't take ingredients. I just told them I'm on Plexus products. I didn't really even give them an option, honestly, because I've done this long enough and had enough pregnant women on my team and pregnant mamas that I'm Jules with that are very, very knowledgeable about plant-based supplements. I just told them this is what I'm on and I feel good. And he basically said, well, you can stay on everything as long as your levels come back fine. And they all did. So that's kind of where we were at. But the body cream is incredible for stretch marks even after the fact. So if you are a pregnant mom who had stretch marks and you want to put body cream on after, it's incredible for that. So is the Joyome, the new skincare system that we have. Body cream is more, it's like, I would say that body cream would be better for during pregnancy, just to help prevent anything from happening. But the Joyome Joyome and body cream together, or you could do one or the other, can help kind of take away whatever residual scarring would be left over. The Joyome, I will say that most of the time I am using Joyome. I've been using it since May and I'm not having any issues. There is a retinoid ester. Typically retinoids are, most pregnant and nursing moms are told to avoid retinoids in skincare, but I don't know. So all that is, it's vitamin A. So, and our company did not tell us this is not safe for pregnant and nursing moms. And so I know that I know that they're smart enough that if there was enough in the product that would be offsetting or giving the body too much vitamin A, that they would have told us that. And because they didn't, and because I actually researched vitamin A, how beneficial it is actually during pregnancy, you do get it in X Factor Plus, but it's still it's actually below the limit of what a pregnant woman should be getting. So the Joyome, and it's only in the night cream. So if you are hesitant about it, then don't do Joyome, or you could do 1 pump or 1.5 instead of 3 pumps if you're nervous about it. The day serum does not have any of the retinoid esters or anything else that would be labeled unsafe for pregnancy. The Ease cream, I would recommend over the Ease capsules. And I actually put Ease capsules in the category of what not to take during pregnancy, simply because there are some studies that show that turmeric, however you want to say it, can actually help or make the lining of your uterus shed. So especially in early pregnancy, you don't want to be taking anything that's going to make that shed. So I say to avoid Ease during pregnancy. I do know that there are some mamas that absolutely loved it and needed it for their pains and their aches and their everything like that. So you can use your own discretion on that. Maybe research turmeric and see what you come up with. But I put it in the category of what to avoid. And instead, for aches and pains, I would say use the Ease cream, because you're not ingesting that. You're just putting it on topically. In the beginning, I had just very, very mild cramps, not anything. I knew that it was my uterus growing because it felt nothing like period cramps. But as your uterus expands in early pregnancy, you'll have just these kind of like dull aches. And so I would rub Ease cream on my belly, and I felt so much better, so much better. So that would be a good thing to take. Nerve is awesome for sciatic pain, and sciatic pain is also very common in pregnancy. And it does not have shellfish in it. Another thing with the Ease capsules is that they do contain shellfish. So if you have a shellfish allergy, you want to avoid those. So that's all the things that within Plexus that I would say are safe. You could do the 96 shakes too. I would say that the lean would probably be a better choice. But then what to avoid in pregnancy and nursing and why would be the Block, which is our carb and sugar blocker. It's great for once you're outside of that, but when you are outside of the window of pregnancy and nursing, incredible product. And it does not block all carbs. It only blocks a percentage, up to 48% of your excess carbs and sugars. Well, when you're pregnant and you're nursing, you actually need those. You need those in your body. So you don't want to be blocking any of those. So you want to avoid block. You want to avoid Boost, Edge, and Accelerator Plus. So Boost and Accelerator Plus are fat burners, and they also have caffeine. Now, all of them are natural. All of our products are natural. You guys know this. But they don't have any artificial sweeteners, dyes, flavors, anything like that. But because, okay, Kayla, your doctor, I'll open up the chat in just a second. But with Boost and Accelerator, it's a fat burner. Well, you don't want that would be considered, it would kind of fall into the category of dieting, trying to lose weight, stuff like that. And during pregnancy and nursing even, you just want to kind of take it easy. Let your body do what it's supposed to do for the baby. And then after you're done, you could introduce those things to kind of help kickstart your weight loss, like losing the baby weight and things like that. Edge is just an energy supplement. And I will say there are some mamas who were fine with having caffeine and wanted the extra energy. I got plenty of energy from the Slim, which is actually stimulant free. I still do. I'm still drinking my hunger control from today. But I typically just say, be on the safe side and don't introduce any excess caffeine. I don't know exactly. I think that the amount in Edge is like the equivalent of maybe a cup of coffee, maybe two, but I don't think it's like anything crazy. But I would say that most people should probably avoid that unless they get the ingredients checked out by their doctor. And then Ease was the other one, and I already talked about that. So let me open up the chat and see if I missed any questions. Dorothy, somebody said that Dorothy had, yes, Poppy, I did. Okay, I saw your question. Yes, I did take X Factor Plus in my first trimester. I took it from the beginning, like directly from the start. And I'm so thankful. After I tried that other one from Amazon, I tried one called Mama Bird Prenatal that I got off of Amazon. And it was natural. It was methylated and it had iron in it, but it did not sit well with me. And I felt so much better on X Factor Plus. So I was like, I should know better. I should just stick to my Plexus stuff because it's just really that good. Mega X took away my sciatic nerve pain overnight, literally one night, and I started sleeping through the night. That's amazing, Kayla. Doctor approved. Kayla said that her doctor approved Triplex plus X Factor Plus and Mega X. Most that don't approve think Plexus is for weight loss. Yes. You did? Yes. Laura said that she tried Mama Bird too, and it made her super sick. I'm telling you, our X Factor Plus is just incredible. It's amazing. And I hear that from so many mamas. They're like, I can't take my prenatal. I get sick on it. And I always want to be like, you need Plexus, So anyway, do you guys have any questions before we hop off? Does anybody want to just type those in the chat really fast or unmute yourself? Either way. If not, we actually accomplished a 30-minute call. I'm so excited. Did you guys feel like you got the information you needed to? Was there anything that you had, any specific product? Ease for swelling in the ankles and feet, or still stay away from Ease? I don't know. Okay, Jen's a nurse. She's a labor and delivery nurse, and she says stay away from Ease. So I would stay away from it then. I would trust her opinion and advice over what I know. I just know that Rachel Neagle and one of her team members, I don't remember who it was, but they did pretty extensive research on the turmeric, and I'd rather be safe. I would put the Ease cream on my feet for swelling because it can take down swelling too, and you're not ingesting it.
Ease cream, sorry, Rachel, it's JLo. Ease cream for your feet is great. Ease cream for taking it while you're pregnant is not. But if you know somebody who's pregnant and they're swelling, or even later on if you start to, if they will boil asparagus and water on the oven, let it cool off and drink that water. I know it sounds disgusting, but it is the best natural diuretic to get the swelling away from your feet. but for sure, no on E's.
Okay. That's awesome. I love asparagus, so I drink asparagus water. I probably eat the asparagus too. I love it. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, new tip. Thank you. As pregnant mamas, Laura is like close, aren't you, Laura? Like you're close, like we're almost ready, right? I think so. All right. Well, thanks guys for hopping on. I hope that this was encouraging. Like I said, feel free if you want to send this to any of your pregnant or nursing mama friends that wants just a quick overview of what our products can do for pregnant and nursing mamas. This would be a good call to send those people. We don't want to post it publicly, just want to share it privately, but I hope you guys got all your questions answered. If not, you can ask on the team page. Before we go, I do want to pray. Jen always wants me to pray, and I love that because we used to do that after every call, and we kind of got to this, like, we got to keep it in 30 minutes, but I feel like we can say a couple-minute prayer, right? All right, God, we thank you so much for just bringing us all together and bringing us these amazing life-changing products. God, I'm so thankful for them as a pregnant mama myself. I'm so thankful to know that my milk supply is going to be great because my health is great. And I thank you, Lord, for bringing these amazing products into our lives and giving us the opportunity to share them with others, to help other people feel and experience the same things that we've been able to, God. And I just pray that the rest of this month, that this team, anybody who has a goal, we've got lots of amazing incentives going on this month with the company. And I just I pray that you would lead us to the right people, because that's really what this is about. This is all about the people that you want to touch through us, God. We thank you that we get to be your vessel, that we get to have this healthcare ministry type thing going on here. And we just thank you for it, Lord. We love you. It's in your name we pray. Amen. All right. Love you guys. Y'all have a good night.